Hello and welcome to another episode of Rockford on the Record. I'm with Mayor Tom McNamara. I'm your host, Wally Haas, as always. So, Mr. Mayor, we've talked about neighborhoods before and how important neighborhoods are to our community. What are the latest efforts that the city is making to improve our neighborhoods?
So we have a lot of efforts taking place. I would say one that I'm very excited about is called our Neighborhood Improvement Initiative. So as you know, Wally, we've been, tearing down dilapidated structures. We've been fighting violence and connecting residents to resources, but this is an effort that really encapsulates all of this work and brings it directly to the residents. So the Neighborhood Improvement Initiative, we selected 6 neighborhoods across our community that had seen significant increases in violence and or just steady rates of violence over the last several years. So we took these 6 neighborhoods, they're all throughout our community, and we are going in and number one, we're trying to change the built environment. So we are clearing up brush, removing blight, patching potholes, fixing sidewalks, things of that nature. The second thing that we are doing is first we walk and we knock on every single door in that neighborhood and talk to them about what resources do they need. Not what I think they need, but what are the residents telling us they need. And then we come back to that neighborhood with all of the resources that they've asked for. Some are literally going door to door and others are staged in a central location. And then the third thing is, at the end of this, and this is critically important, we really throw basically a block party. And the goal of that is not just to celebrate all the work that's been done in that neighborhood, but the goal is really to help build relationships between residents and residents, as well as residents with the city and other local nonprofits and social service organizations, so that we can get these residents the services that they need.
Okay, you mentioned the representative of the city knocks on doors and asks what the residents need. So who's doing the knocking and what are the kind of resources that people are asking for?
Absolutely. So in our Community and Economic Development Department, this initiative is being led by Barb Chidley. She's our neighborhood specialist. She is out there knocking on doors, but we also bring residents from that neighborhood to have them also out there knocking on the door. So they have some buy-in and also they already have some really solid relationships. What was the second piece of your question?
Okay, I think what are some of the resources that they're asking for?
Absolutely, great question. So it really varies. It goes from employment to finding IDs to critical home repairs that they may have. Those are some of the things they're asking for, but we're also out there delivering. One really neat partnership that we've had, and all of them are great, but one really neat one is we partnered with the University of Illinois School of Medicine. So they're actually out there doing health screenings at people's doorsteps, and if needed, helping make referrals to some of our great healthcare organizations in our community.
You mentioned repairs. Now those can be quite costly for any resident. So how can the city help residents with repairs in their homes that they may not otherwise be able to afford?
Yeah, so we have a couple of different programs that we utilize funds for critical home repair, but one really special one that we just approved is a Habitat for Humanity partnership with the City of Rockford. We allocated $250,000, Habitat raised an additional $250,000, so now we have this pool of $500,000 that goes to these critical home repairs. And I can tell you, people like me should be getting into this line of work to make a difference in people's lives, and this program truly is making a difference. Just a quick anecdotal story. There's a family in our community that has not had working plumbing, and they've been utilizing the local Walmart as their restroom. You think about the dignity that is lost when those parents need to do that. You think about just the pure scheduling, if you have children and all the things that go into it. It's just so tragic. This program is repairing that plumbing. Another woman hasn't left her house in 2 years. All she wants to do is get a vaccine, and we're now helping her build a ramp to do so. So this program is really changing lives for the better.
Very good. So what other initiatives, how many neighborhoods are involved in this initiative
In
specifically?
this specific initiative, there's 6 neighborhoods. And if it's successful, we're also going to be tracking the data. It's too early to tell you yet if it's truly successful besides anecdotal stories. But if it's successful, we hope to do it continuously year after year.
All right, very good. Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. That's it for this episode of Rockford on the Record. Thank you for watching.